trying to get our dogs to relax. It might, Stephanie.
Good. Oh, sorry. You did it yesterday.
Stephanie, her kitchen TV is not turning off, and she's trying to figure it out.
Input. Now I can't even get it on.
As long as we don't have volume on
Yeah, but
it,
now
can't
I
you
can't.
figure it out later?
I guess.
Hello, everyone. If you've joined us, if not, well, that's why we're here a little early to take some time.
Are you gonna pick him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Lewis up. I'm gonna pick my dog Lewis up because he will. I know. Ooh, he will just sit there and stare at me. This is
You're
Lewis.
Hold him the whole time?
Hi. This is Lewis. This is Lewis Ean. Now our pit bull is looking at us like, why can't you pick me up? Lewis. Yep.
Can't wait for the barking
Oh,
to start.
hi, Marjorie. Hi, Shogun. Good evening. I know it's the evening for you guys. You're a twin from Nebraska?
Nice. Are you identical?
Are you identical or fraternal? Hi, Anne.
We're
Hi, Rory.
fraternal. Look at Lewis's face.
He's gonna give you that look the whole time. Like, fraternal?
We're fraternal.
We're fraternal too. It's a funny story. Nobody believes us when we say we're fraternal because they just go, you're identical. But the funny thing is, our mom is a twin with a boy.
They're fraternal.
Obviously, they're fraternal. And
Her
dad, our grandfather, was also a twin. So
with a boy.
We're the third
and they were fraternal.
And they were fraternal as well.
So 3 generations.
3 generations of fraternal twins. But you know, we usually just go with identical because people don't believe us. Hi,
Happy
Elizabeth.
Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Passover. Happy Easter. We celebrate both. I mean, we don't celebrate.
We don't go
Jesus
to church
stuff.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
we
We
don't.
saw like the eggs. You dye eggs and stuff.
Yeah, our
And then
family
you go
would
around and you hide the eggs.
Yeah,
like that's what we celebrated.
Our family would we always our thing was we would get in our Sunday best. Well, no, we would first do an Easter egg hunt. Mom and Dad would hide
in our pajamas,
the plastic eggs and chocolate, and then as we got older, they would put money in it. And I much rather like that. They would put money in it, and then we would pick up our grandma, who lived only 5 minutes away from us.
We go to Who's Song and Larry's,
and we would go to brunch, and it would be some nice place on the river.
Who's Song and Larry's.
We live in Portland, and it would always be a nice little brunch. And that was our Easter.
Did we ever go to the Chart House?
We would go to anything on the river.
Yeah.
The old spaghetti factory.
No, but that wasn't for Easter.
It was. I guarantee we probably did it once.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So that was our Easter.
So what are we talking about today, Nancy?
I went to school with 5 sets of twins. 5 sets in the same class.
I think we were the only one. No, we had Rodney and Robert.
But they couldn't be in the same class.
Yeah.
See, our mom, yes, Elizabeth, it's always nice brunch on the river. Especially if you've ever been to Portland, Oregon, there's the Willamette River that separates east and west.
Well, we're
Portland.
a city divided by water.
Yeah, so
we have bridges.
So there's
it's
everything.
like San Francisco.
It's like Pittsburgh. Have you ever been to Pittsburgh?
I love
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Just like Pittsburgh. So
I love Pittsburgh.
What was I saying? Oh, my mom fought for this, and I'm so glad she did. But
why'd you move the thing?
Because I was. My mom fought for this, and we were so happy she did. She had us in the same class from the time we started school until we graduated, and the teachers
That
did not
didn't
want
screw us
that.
up at all.
The teachers
We're
didn't.
perfectly normal.
The teachers did not want us to do that. They were like, no, because it's going to create competition, and it's just like, all this stuff. My mom's like, if you ever have a problem with them, I will yank them out, and you can put them in 2 different classes.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
hey, come here. Come on. Come here.
GJM,
Sit.
your mom would
Sit.
sew a dress for you
Sit.
every Easter. That's cool. Your dad would make your basket. Yeah, sounds similar.
In honor of our grandma, our Italian grandma, we are going to be putting out an Easter video tomorrow.
Did you watch Da Vinci Code? Not
She
yet.
did not. I tried to get her to.
Where is it streaming?
I don't know, but it's everywhere. Probably Netflix. I guarantee it's on Netflix. If not, we have Amazon Prime. We have everything.
I gotta watch Da Vinci Code tonight.
Hey! Guess what? We're not doing this right now. Stop it.
Let me over. Okay, we're having
Okay,
a dog
stop,
emergency. Hold
stop.
on.
Stop. She wants to get up on her. Our pit bull wants to get up on our lap. Okay, lady.
Lady.
Lady,
I'm just gonna open this for a minute.
we're gonna open up our door and hope that they don't start going crazy and bark. Your elementary school teachers were twins. There's a lot more twins than you would think out there. So anyway, so Stephanie and I were in the same classes. And we never made problems for our teacher by being in the same
Why
class.
would twins make problems? You would think that would be a positive thing because they would
Because they're worried about
self accountability and
because they're worried about you and I competing
competition.
and
That's
they were worried
ridiculous.
about that. And then if anything,
projecting.
if anything, they should have been worried about us ganging up on people. But
We
that's
didn't
a
gang
different
up on
story.
people.
No, I'm just saying.
When did we gang up on people? Oh, you mean the bullies?
There
We
isn't-
would gang up on bullies who were mean.
There isn't one Easter egg left in Limerick. Oh no.
That sounds like an old song I used to hear.
I know, it sounds like there
Yeah.
was a guy from
Should you grab him?
no, he's fine. He's fine. We apologize. Our dad's playing golf today, so we don't have our babysitter here. We usually take the dogs over. I live next door. We take them over to my house, and my dad comes over and watches golf. But today he's actually playing golf, so we don't have our normal babysitter. So I wanted to start on something
That leaking. I read about that.
holds the body of Mary Magdalene.
Horn blowing.
Yeah, but was Mary
I
Magdalene?
read about that. I read about that.
She was Jesus's wife, right?
What?
She was in the Da Vinci Code. She's totally Jesus's wife.
Oh, see, you're giving. Thanks for giving it away.
Did
Everybody
you give
away
away
a
that?
plot line or something?
That's the whole story.
I've
isn't it?
never seen it.
Oh, come on.
Nancy, I swear to
You
you, did you give
knew.
away the end?
Yeah. I thought you knew. I thought she
And this is why the teachers never wanted us to be in the same class. 'Cause
why.
Nancy ruins everything.
That's why I thought the Da Vinci Code was real, because I always thought that Mary Magdalene was his wife. I'm like,
What's
yeah,
wrong?
of course.
Why
that was
would
his
you
wife.
give away the ending when I haven't seen
I thought you
it?
knew. I thought everybody knew. I thought everybody knew. I thought that was like the cat's out of the bag. Of course, Jesus and Mary had a thing. I love a thing I do. I'll probably do tomorrow that I do all the time is I will blast Jesus Christ Superstar by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. I will blast that and annoy all my neighbors. I usually do that too. But tomorrow we are putting out a video that we make a lasagna in honor of our Italian grandma. She would always make a lot of food this weekend too. And we're going to put that
On
out
top
as
of
well.
the river brunch.
Well, we would always take then grandma out to brunch too. So it's an Easter thing. So anyways,
Okay.
okay.
Guys. Hey, come on.
Does anybody want to come over and babysit our dogs?
Okay. Nancy, start your thing.
Anyways, did anybody see The View?
Come here.
Okay. It takes a lot to make my blood boil. Like Dr. Shola, she makes my blood boil by what she said today on Twitter. And I'll tell you guys when I'm done saying this. Oh, our grandma could cook, Lori. Our grandma was old school Italian, so she could cook. Oh my gosh. So if you haven't seen The View, it was mostly
I never
joy.
saw it.
It was joy.
I never saw it, but I'm sure you'll give the ending away.
No.
Just ruin it for everybody. We don't need to watch it.
Yeah, it was are we too loud?
My mom just texted us.
My
that we're
mom
too
just
loud.
texted me and said I'm too loud. Sorry.
Thanks
How's
for
that?
stating the obvious.
How's that, Mom? Is that better? So it was only like a 3-minute part on The View, and Sunny and Joy called them boring and dull.
Yeah.
But it was mostly Sunny. She is so annoying.
So she called Kate and William.
She called the entire royal family. She goes, because they were talking about, it was that speculation. It was that speculation that maybe Louis wasn't going to go. First of all, Prince Louis is going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Prince Louis is 5 years old. That was the same age that Charles was when he went to the coronation of his mom. 100% you're going to see Louis there.
Yeah.
But they're saying, oh, well, it was something about that. And then it turned into, well, he better be there because he's the most exciting part about the royal family because they're dull.
This is from The View?
Sonny was saying
this.
Did
Whoopi say anything?
Well, I'm going to play it right now.
Okay.
These are for the people that haven't seen it, okay?
Just play it, man.
I am. I'm pulling it up right now. It made my blood boil, okay?
King Charles is happening on May 6th. Oh. But there are some reports that 4-year-old Prince Louis may be exiled from the proceedings because some are worried about the fact that he has had past public antics. I will point out that he's 4. And they're saying, asking the question, should he be allowed to attend? He's 4. He's a prince.
According to Meghan and Harry, he behaves better than the rest of the family.
I didn't care for that.
But the thing is, he is 4. I find Charles and Camilla dreadfully boring. I think it would be. I hear she's very funny. Joan Rivers told me that Camilla can be a hoot. Well, then she looks boring. All right. And I think
that's mean.
This kid, he adds like a little spice. I mean, maybe it's the messiness in me. I would like to see him there. I would like to see Meghan and Harry there. I would really enjoy seeing a little bit and Prince Archie. Oh, he's a brat. Yeah, he was the best part of the day. But he was the best part of it. I couldn't take my eyes off of him in all the posts.
What?
That's why they don't want him there. Having a 4-year-old at home and dealing with that, I say whatever works for them because sometimes it takes away from your whole experience when you're just talking like you have a child of that age.
He's 4.
Exactly. Yeah. It's age appropriate, but I mean, maybe that's not the right. If they feel they can enjoy it more and be with their other kids, sometimes you got to leave the little one at home.
Well, because 4 doesn't want to sit there when it's boring.
Not for
he
hours.
He do it like this.
Isn't it 3
he wants to get up. He's got dance.
And he's entertaining all of us.
Yes,
I love
but unfortunately for the rest of us,
okay,
there is business that
That's
needs to be
mean.
acted so they can move on.
So
I know why they did it.
Sunny is obviously the biggest B word on the planet.
Can I tell you why they did it?
Why?
This is my opinion. This is my theory. You got to stop moving the.
Sorry, it's because I'm my knees hitting.
Do you want to hold the dog?
No,
it might stationary.
No, because then I can't go.
My theory is that none of the View co-hosts were invited to speak at the coronation. None of them. You know how like the View sometimes they go to Disney World and they talk there, or they do this or they do that. None of them got invited to it this year. None of them are doing any kind of commentary. So if you're not included in the party, what are you going to do? You're going to bash everybody, and you're going to make the party look stupid. Clearly, that's what they were doing, because if they were invited and if ABC, The View, had anything to do with the coronation, they would be going, this is going to be the most exciting coronation.
Yeah.
Jill Biden's going and we're just so happy and blah, blah, blah. They didn't get invited. That's exactly what happened.
Obviously,
they went below the belt with talking about a 4-year-old. And she called him a brat.
Well, I mean, that was Joy, but the person that was the worst was Sunny, because Sunny obviously is in the Harry and Meghan camp, but the way she acts so much better than them. The royal family, who the heck are you, Sunny? Who the heck are you?
What does she do?
I don't even know what you do. Like, why are you even on The View? Do you think Meghan Markle thinks her family will be blackmailed like Eugenie if she talks to them?
I think they have been. I think something's going on.
I think Meghan Markle is the person who's blackmailing them. I think it was Meghan that did it.
I think
and Marcus and that crowd. I think Meghan was
but they're talking about Meghan's family specifically, not Eugenie. They're saying because Eugenie got blackmailed. They're saying,
gotcha.
Can you read that?
Yeah, I can.
Here are my glasses, real quick. You can read it, right?
Go find a lake. Exactly. Can't stand The View and Whoopi.
Do you think Meghan Markle and her family will be blackmailed like Eugenie was?
Okay, what do you think?
I think that they've already been compromised. I think that something's going on. Here's the thing. The mom's side, what's her name? I already forgot her name.
Doria.
Doria's side of the family were not invited to that wedding. Now, I don't think anyone signed an NDA. No. You guys don't find it interesting that not one cousin, not one aunt, not one uncle came forward and talked about that?
Yeah, you're right.
They have been blackmailed and they have been probably threatened, because this is way bigger than you guys think. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this is way bigger than you guys think. So, yes, I think they have been compromised.
Yeah, I think Doria's side of the family was either paid off, compromised, something, because there is absolutely no way that they wouldn't
talk.
Yeah, and there would have been reporters on them the same way they were on the Markle side.
Yeah,
so,
it'd be weird.
Yeah, no, there's something fishy going on there. Meghan needed her mom to be there optics-wise. I mean, to be honest with you, I even turned to Stephanie the day of the wedding and I said, that's her mom?
Mm-hmm.
The day of the wedding. I did not know that Meghan was biracial. I didn't care.
I didn't know. I thought she was wonderful. It didn't bother me. I was so excited.
It didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Whether she was or not. But I did turn to Stephanie and I said, dude, I didn't know that was her mom. That's cool. Whatever. I've never seen her mom
before.
Never
really came up again.
It never came up again.
Because we were happy that she was biracial, because obviously it has to be part of the conversation. Nancy and I are not the type of people that go, we don't see color, because that's insanely racist. Well, if you don't see color, that's crazy.
But no, you know what? That's your thing. You don't
see color?
I obviously see color, but I'm not the kind of you know what?
That is so racist.
You know what? I grew up on the Cosby Show. I grew up so let me finish, because I know where you're going with this. I grew up on The Cosby Show. I grew up on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I grew up on Family Matters, on TGIF.
What is that?
I grew up, let me finish, Living Color, all that stuff. I have gotten to a place in my life where I don't point at Black people and go, he's Black, obviously, because I've dated many Black men. I mean, this is so ridiculous for you to say.
What are you talking about?
Because I know where you're going.
Dude, did you just say you've dated Black men?
I'm just saying.
You're not racist? You don't see color?
I'm saying that I don't make it a point like Meghan. Meghan used her mom for used her mom for optics. She used her mom for optics.
What does that have to do?
You're saying Nancy and I don't see color.
Of course.
But I'm to the point where I'm like, everybody's everybody. You might see color, but I don't see color. I really don't. Not anymore.
That's a very racist comment.
I don't think that's a racist comment, because I don't read the same stuff you read. Okay,
no, I just live, man.
Okay,
I'm not really watching Fox News or CNN.
I don't watch Fox News or CNN.
Fight to the max.
Okay, moving on, because I saw where you were going.
I saw where you were going.
No, man, I saw where you were
vocally said it.
No, because I'm not going to fall into this freaking trap that Meghan Markle that she's trying to have people fall into. That she's this woman who struggles with the fact that she grew up Black.
You just talked about yourself.
Of course I talked about myself, because
you talked about her once.
Because you said Nancy and I said, whoa, don't put me in that category. Don't put me in that category.
You had to double down.
Of course I'm going to double down, because I don't. Yet she fails to grasp her real brand could go. I could tell everyone likes our fight right now, because they're not actually typing.
Oh yeah. You want to hear more?
Yeah.
Just because we're twins does not mean we have the same opinion.
No. No. I'm to the point with Meghan Markle. And
I
her
think you're
fans-
frustrated. I don't think that you believe that because you dated black men.
No, I never
You're
said
not-
that.
you're not
I never
racist.
said that. I said I don't point at people and go, look, like you want to say we see color.
I see color.
Fine. You say I see color. Don't ever say
Okay.
Nancy and
I think that was the problem too. I
Okay.
spoke for her.
Yeah.
But I don't think Nancy meant much of that.
Okay. I have no problem saying that, dude. I really don't.
No, I know, but you made okay.
Okay. And
We could go on this topic all day.
This is why I'm a little like sensitive about
Look at the
this.
dog, guys.
This is
Look
why
at the dog.
This is why I'm sensitive about it, because Shola wrote today on her Twitter page.
Dr. Shola's a
Dr.
Sussex
Shola,
one.
who is complete anti-royalty, anti-everything. She goes, there was a article in the Daily Mail where it had the four of them during the walkabout after the Queen passed away. And it said, Kate found walkabout with Harry and Meghan one of the hardest things she's ever had to do. So then Shola writes.
Thanks, CBT.
And then Shola writes, this is the future Queen. Kate continues to inspire us with her resolute courage in tough times with Harry and Meghan. These revelations make the royal family a bloody joke. Like they wouldn't know hard if it hit them in the face. You know,
Did she mean
Buckingham
hard
Palace.
work?
I think she was referring to hard work. I mean, she cannot.
Wait, I'm going to start
What?
tweeting and putting my stuff
Okay.
up. So you take the dog now.
She cannot accept the fact that the day of the
They like
walkabout,
seeing his face.
the whole article
They
that
like seeing his face.
Okay, sorry. Ooh, sorry guys. He's a lot heavier than
It
he
wasn't
looks.
that hard for me to do it. Sorry, Lewis.
Lewis. She's upset because at the walkabout, you guys all remember Kate stared at Meghan. She gave her like the death stare. If you haven't seen it, I actually have a video on our YouTube page of her doing it. And she just gives her like Meghan, it was either had too much wine that day or something.
I
Because
heard she's a closet drinker.
Somebody
I heard that.
Somebody said that who was at the walkabout,
Yeah.
one of the fans or whatever, or one of the people, the grievers, they said that her breath smelled like alcohol.
But you know what? I remember talking to you about this that day.
Hey, Becky.
Wouldn't you drink something and be on something that day? I freaking would. I would have been terrified. She threw the royal family under the bus. She called them racist. She went on and on and on about
Yeah.
how they abused her and they didn't give her any kind of mental help.
Yeah, I would have been totally embarrassed.
I would have been
I
so
also-
embarrassed.
How about the fact
I would have popped 14 Xanax.
How about the fact that you were in London and the Queen invited you to Balmoral and you said no, but then here you are anyways, and you have to. I mean, how bad is that?
So I don't fault her for having a couple glasses of wine because I would be a wreck. Would you not be a wreck? Who cares if she was
I would
drinking?
be a wreck, but there's you show. You know what? I wouldn't do that because you show composure to the Queen.
Nancy,
You show respect and dignity.
She's not
She's
not
so-
Princess Catherine, dude.
No,
She's
I know.
not.
But everyone's mad that Princess Catherine gave her that stare down. Well, the reason
What stare down? Every time that I know it. Every time I look at this video, I watch it over and over again.
she's just trying to
She's trying to hear. And
Megan's
she's
talking.
smiling a little bit.
No, well, no. She goes like this.
She goes,
no. Megan's like talking, and the second she said something, Catherine goes like that.
yeah.
And then
But that's
they
not me.
wave, and then afterwards, Megan looks back again, and Catherine laughs at her. Like she goes, exactly what I
No,
would
but but that's a nervous laugh, and I knew what that was.
Shola is cool.
She was doing a nervous. See, you look way too into this.
I'm not.
Princess
It was in the
Catherine-
Daily Mail.
Oh yeah,
It
'cause we
made
have to-
the. No, I'm just saying it was.
They
it's
called
the topic.
Nancy. You were in the Daily Mail, and they called you a size 4.
That really affected me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So you're not I mean, so stop believing everything you read.
I'm not. I'm just saying that was a topic of conversation. I'll pull up the article.
Nancy
right
was
now.
in the Daily Mail once, and they called her a size 4, and she went into a depression.
I would love to be a size 4.
Wait, what?
now.
Oh, back then though, you were like a 1.
Post-COVID.
Everybody gained weight during COVID, man.
Yeah. I couldn't
If you
believe
didn't,
she had the
you're on
see,
Ozempic.
I was completely obsessed with the walkabout when I saw it. I was so mad.
She was mad, man.
I was
And this is like
mad.
Nancy mad, dude. It's like,
oh my God.
Anyone who knows her temper, it was like, what?
So I guess there's a book coming out that talks about how Kate was during, it was by
Becky was crazy.
There's a book coming out and it's about
she's gonna get paid.
The walkabout. I guess it also includes Charles was frustrated at Harry's bad manners for overshadowing his 2016 golf tour by releasing the statement confirming his relationship with Meghan, but demanding they be left alone. I remember that.
What happened?
It was just like this little, it was like this long paragraph about how Meghan and Harry are dating and they want to be left alone, but the press is going after her because she's black. And again, I took it with a grain of salt because I'm like, does Harry?
Yeah.
What are they talking about? What press? Because as an American at that time, I'm reading this going, wait, she's an American? This is the first time I've ever heard that he even had a girlfriend. Okay. All right. And that's disgusting.
What?
It's nothing.
I didn't read anything.
Nothing. So I was like, I didn't understand what that letter was for, or that press. Do you guys remember that press release in 2016?
About a golf tournament?
No, he went to the Persian Gulf.
Oh,
Charles.
I thought you said golf tournament.
No, and the
like,
same time,
yeah.
Harry released that weird. Hey,
No.
hey! Stop barking! Stop barking!
Nancy, off.
Barking. No.
I don't know anything about this.
Stop
Here,
it.
I'll get.
Stop.
Dude, I'll grab them.
Stop.
Dude,
Stop.
dude, I got it.
Go lay down. Go lay down. We're sorry. Harry's Todger was desperate and yearning.
Go lay.
You know what? I think.
Luna, lay.
Has anyone ever heard my theory on how this Meghan thing happened? This has been my theory, and I've stuck with it, and I still believe it to this day because of what happened in Jamaica when the two of them went to that wedding. Listen, Harry gets around. Harry likes to,
Party!
Obviously. And, of course, girls are going to be available for him. He's a prince. Before Meghan, he was fit. He was pretty easy. He was pretty easy on the eyes, I guess. Now he just looks like a bloated mess. He just looks like a nightmare. But back then, he still had hair, and he was cute. And, I think he went to he heard there's this girl at the Soho House, and she's pretty, and, she was older, and Harry tends to gravitate towards older women because obviously he has a mommy complex.
Mommy issues,
whatever they call it. And he had relations with Meghan. Well, I think that's when Meghan decided, I want to be this guy's girlfriend. I'm going to walk around Toronto and call the paparazzis. I'm going to wear an H&M necklace so everybody sees that, I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm his girlfriend, but we're so in love that I have to wear this. She had to do the yoga walk. I'm explaining how this relationship happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, Harry was always like 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door. And the problem was Meghan had something on him. She had something on him.
Yeah, collateral. That's what they do.
And what I heard was that wedding in Jamaica, she showed up.
Yeah,
they didn't fly together. She showed up to that wedding in Jamaica, and he did not know that she was going to be there. And when she got there, there's nothing he could do at that point because he had invited her. And I think he had broken up with her maybe probably a couple days before that day. And the first day he was there, you saw him on the beach with his friends and hanging out and smiling and everything. And she was nowhere to be found. And later you heard that she was at the hotel getting a massage or something like that. That's no. And then then you see them just in so then the next day you see them walking and they're actually at the beach. But where did those cameras come from? Do you know how many vacations Harry has been on with other girlfriends, with Chelsea?
If she never went to Jamaica, those cameras would not be
Where
there.
did those cameras come
They
from?
came from her.
And so then you see them in deep thought at the wedding, at the reception of the wedding, and she's just in his grill. She is showing everybody that that's her man. She's like holding him. He's just like, he's drunk as a skunk. You can tell.
Yeah,
he's drunk
really
as a
wasted.
skunk. I think that was the defining moment where Harry was like, crap, I am stuck with this person. I don't know what to do. And then what happens after that, Jamaica?
The goal?
No, well, I'm just talking about how I think this progressed. And then what happened after that? The Vanity Fair cover. She comes out with a Wild About Harry Vanity Fair cover. And she talks about how we're in love and we just want to be left alone and this is our time. Who puts yourself on the cover of Vanity Fair?
We know all this, man.
I'm just saying that this was calculated. This gets to the information that we found out. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I saw that in 2013, probably the same year, or a year after she got divorced from Trevor, she was hanging out in London with billionaires.
She's been doing that recently.
That is the definition of a yacht girl. We were talking about this last week where we said, you know, you guys asked us, did you ever see her in Hollywood or were you ever at the same parties? Meghan is the kind of girl that people hire to fill the party, to fill
a background extra.
And it sounds like she was doing at these parties. And now we have proof that she was definitely doing that. And let me grab the article. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
she was desperate.
Yeah,
literally.
But I'm just saying, Meghan spent night at billionaire John Caldwell's staff.
You know what she was doing, Lily? She was peeing all over him. That's what she was doing
Harry?
in Jamaica.
Oh, she was peeing all over him.
She was marking her territory.
Yeah.
She was marking her territory.
Yeah, definitely. So anyway, so this came out a couple days ago, and it says Meghan spent the night at billionaire John Caldwell's Staffordshire mansion, charming everyone back in 2013. Meghan was this is proof she was a yacht girl or whatever. I mean, this is
what does it have to do with the goal? Here, I got it. I got it, Nancy.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. What? That is crazy. Oh, is that the first time you've heard about that?
No.
Anyways, the article goes, the royal, then an actress, this article calls her a royal, okay. The royal, then an actress appearing in suits, spent the evening at Mr. Caldwell's lavish Broughton Hall. I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to get all this. I can never pronounce the English terms correctly. I suck.
The UK terms.
The visit back in 2013 came 3 years before she met and fell in love with Prince Harry. This is the guy. This is the guy.
What is it? So is this about the golf?
No, we're done with that.
Okay.
We've moved on. So she was partying at this guy's house, and he was hosting other people like Lindsay Lohan, Boris Johnson,
yeah, that's
Ava
true.
Longoria.
Horn blowing. It's royal family never wears gifts, especially not from Saudi princes. That's actually true.
She wore that gift. She wore it in. Was it her Australia trip or was it the Morocco trip when she wore that?
Morocco.
The Saudi.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you too. What is she doing accepting gifts from a Saudi prince?
Hey, Kara.
You know,
it's Kara.
Calgary. I'm gonna actually be in Calgary.
Would I wear blood diamonds?
I'm gonna be Kara. I'm gonna be in Calgary this month.
Nancy's going to Calgary.
Let me know if you want to get together. I have some time on my hands actually.
Yeah, she's only going there to hang out with her BF. Oops. Sorry, guys. No, I would never wear blood diamonds from another man. I just wear regular diamonds. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know much about that, but
No, but the fact that she was hanging out at a billionaire's estate in
Nancy,
England.
I know, and Gloria Steinem, and and Oprah, and all of them. It sucks.
What part of Cali?
They're talking to each
Oh,
other.
I'm sorry. Okay. I thought they asked me that. Read that.
Was a message. I agree. It was a message.
So this is what I wanted to ask you guys. What do you think about the fact that Harry and Meghan have not RSVP'd yet? How rude is that?
Well, I guess
How
their
rude.
spokesperson came out a couple days ago and was like, we still haven't decided. Like, first of all, I don't care about that. You didn't have to tell me that because we already know that you haven't decided, Mr. Indecisiveness.
Jay, really fast. Have you ever seen that show Frasier
Why is it
with Kelsey Grammer and Eddie the dog? This is what he does. Louis will stare at you because he wants a kiss, and he'll just stare at you until you give it to him. Anyways, go on with your
my dog. I had a dog that lived to be 23 years old, my dog Rocky, and Rocky would only do that. He would just stare at me all day. He would go into a corner if I was cooking, into the corner in the kitchen and just stare. Yeah, like it was crazy.
Anyways, Becky, you know what? This is the problem. I don't think they're going, and I think they want the palace to resend the invitation, and because that way, they can look like oh, see what they did to us, because I don't think they're going to go. I don't think Meghan wants to go. I think she would be humiliated.
No, she was humiliated at the walkabout.
No, this is going to be
Nancy. You got to stop.
This is doubly humiliation because she's not going to be part of the procession. She's not going to wear a
You
coronet.
sent me that today about how they want to sing happy birthday to Archie.
That's just gossip.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought it was real.
I
thought it was real.
Listen, they're not going to even acknowledge Archie's
No, but what was
existence
what you sent
on
me?
that day. That's what it said.
I just skimmed it looking for my name.
Yeah, Meghan and Harry's publicist or whoever's working for them now is just planning these ridiculous stories. Like one of the terms is they have to sing happy birthday to Archie. You know what? Archie is going to be
on the balcony?
No, I don't know. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. They're just throwing in stories. But I think they haven't RSVP'd yet because they want to be able to say that they rescinded our invitation and we couldn't go. I don't think they want to go. I think this would be just the worst thing.
Well, let's remember something, okay? Let's remember this. That's very important. In Harry's 60-minute interview with Anderson Cooper, Anderson flat out asked him, were you invited to be on the jet going to Balmoral after the Queen was sick? And Harry said, nope.
What does that have to do? What do you mean?
He wanted sympathy.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? What does it have to? We were just talking about the invite.
You're right. And the reason why he said that is because he knew that William couldn't come out and say Harry's lying.
And they want to say they were left out, and they want to say I wasn't invited. That's what they want. Do you not get that one?
Yeah.
Twin fight. We're on each other's nerves all day.
What do you guys think about them not? Who does that? Who does that?
Well, I thought it had to be 28 days before.
I thought that too. I
thought for security reasons, everything had to be 28 days before. 28 days before.
I
can't see though King Charles telling his son not to come. I just can't. I can't see it.
But Stephanie,
I wish I could, but I can't.
Stephanie, you're really giving King Charles way too much credit right now. You got to understand.
Well, he's the king.
There's even talks that the Queen was getting weary of Meghan or Harry constantly calling her and complaining. Charles is much rougher on Harry than the Queen was. So I'm sorry.
No, because the Queen, even till the last day, had her funeral planned out, and she wanted Harry a part of it, dude.
Oh, it was a 28-day notice by Parliament. I mean, I can understand because of security and all that stuff. Listen,
Meghan and her sugars will live live stream. Sorry, Archie's B-Day credit. Yeah,
They
probably.
should do that. They should do that.
Have
because
the birthday. What?
Yeah, they should do
I'm
that.
sorry, but you know when birthdays, if you're 1, yeah, that's a big deal. 10, 18, 21, 40, those are big numbers. But 4, I think the kid will be okay.
Yeah. Can any of
Take
you
him
remember?
to Chuck E. Cheese or something when you get home, because I know they have one in Northern California.
It's not like he knows it's his birthday. Oh, Mom, Dad.
I think at 4 you do kind of know, but
Do you know
but it's not like this huge celebration.
Stephanie,
it's not like a christening.
As a former teacher, 4-year-olds don't usually know the days of the week. He's not going to
No,
know
I'm just
it's
saying-
actually
yeah.
his birthday.
No, I'm just saying it's like 4 is not like this monumental
Hi,
milestone.
Karen. Karen's here. Hi, Karen. Hey, Ian. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I think it's completely rude.
Wait, it has been reported that other invites were given April 3rd as RSVP. So they have, okay.
So
April
I don't think
8th.
they're going.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it right here. Put me on record. I don't think they're going to be there.
I don't think they're going, and I
think
think
the candle will make an appearance.
Yeah, I hope the candle does.
Yeah.
I think they're not going to go because Harry tested out the waters during that trial.
One second. Karen, all you missed was Stephanie and I arguing. That was it.
Hey,
Okay, go.
catch up, please. We're just, Nancy
That's
and I
it.
started arguing.
We had a fight, and that
We had
was
a
it.
fight
You haven't missed much.
at the beginning.
We're talking about them not RSVPing and how
rude it is. It's
Yeah.
rude.
I've never seen anything like that before.
And
in my
this
life.
is Lewis.
And this is Lewis, Karen. It's completely rude. I'm shocked by it, and I don't
nothing
think,
new then. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. He wants to sit with you for some reason. He would.
Porcelain.
I think
Now
at
he's
this,
gonna stare at Nancy.
I
Watch.
think at this point, Harry and Meghan have RSVP'd. They have said they're not going to go. They're just waiting.
No, that would have been Nancy. That would have been out there.
They're waiting.
That would have been out there. You don't think the palace, the minute they hear them say no, is going to be like, it sucks. We regret to inform you that Prince Harry is not going to be there. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, so then, fine.
Hi, Karen.
They show up. They have a very minor. They show up as guests. You're not going to see them. Let me tell you this right now. You're not going to see them. There's not going to be one camera on those two.
Oh,
Not
you mean if they do
one.
show up?
Of course.
You just said that they're not
I'm
showing
saying
up.
the cameras that we're going to have for like we're going to see, the world is going to see.
Nancy already picked out her dress for the coronation.
I did.
She did.
Karen,
She actually bought me one.
Karen helped me actually. So
Oh, that was her idea?
okay, so I had a really cute like spring dress and a blue hat or purple hat for the royal colors.
So you're Vera Way?
No, it was like a cute dress.
Yeah.
I sent it to you, and I'm like, I'm gonna wear this because we're gonna live stream it. And then Karen goes, "You're not gonna wear a Union Jack outfit," and I go, "Wait a second, that's a good idea." So Stephanie and I are going to be wearing. Hi from Sweden.
What does that mean?
Stephanie and I are going to be wearing.
Can you
Union
explain what you're talking about?
the British flag?
Oh,
Union
yeah,
Jack.
that's the one you sent
We're
me.
gonna be
She
wearing,
did send that to me. Yeah.
The Union Jack colors. We don't want to
Why
spoil
can't
it.
you just say
but
the
we
British,
both-
the UK?
because that's how you call it. That's how you say
Okay,
it.
but I didn't know what you were talking about.
Okay. And well, I was thinking we were going to wear hats. I kind of
Please
want to
wear a
hat.
tiara.
Maybe a
Gotta
tiara.
find a
I kind
tiara.
of want to. Can I tell you? So we have Amazon Prime, and I
Have
went
you
on.
guys seen the picture of Nancy and I watching?
I went on Amazon
I'll try to
Prime,
find
and
it.
there's like a ton of coronation decorations. So I ordered like streamers with Prince Charles, or I keep saying Prince, King Charles's head, and stuff to make cupcakes with, and it's going to be so cool. Oh my God, you guys are going to be in for a treat. Even if you don't watch it with us, you'll be able to see pictures and stuff. It's
Well,
gonna
yeah,
be
we're gonna
so
live
cool.
stream it, you guys.
But I'm so
You know
excited.
everyone's gonna-
I'm so excited. I made sure that I will be home from Calgary in time for the coronation to spend it with Stephanie.
I thought you were
And
going to be gone.
She even said to me the other day, she goes, "Oh man, you're gonna be here."
Yeah, because I thought I was going to be able to watch it in peace. Apparently not.
Tanya, hi, how are you? So what do you guys think? Do you think, I mean, I think the Union Jack is going to be cool. I think it's going to be really cool.
Why can't you just say the British flag?
Because it's the Union Jack.
Okay, this
colors.
is Nancy and I. The day Meghan
and Harry
and Harry got married.
We both
Can you
wore.
put it up because I have the dog.
We both wore princess outfits.
I wore a wedding dress, full-on wedding dress, and Nancy wore a pink bridesmaid dress
princess and a tiara. I wore a tiara.
and a tiara. So
and that's Stephanie drinking champagne.
And Nancy's eating peanut butter.
I'm eating peanut butter out of the what do you call it, the carton or whatever, and because I'm so depressed that I'm not getting married myself.
Yeah. So anyone who and this is another thing, anyone who thinks that Nancy and I are jealous, we were at the beginning, but no longer jealous of Meghan Markle.
I don't
no
know.
longer. I was jealous at the beginning. I wanted to marry Harry.
I never wanted.
I wanted to be a princess and live in the UK and help other
Okay.
people. That would have been awesome.
Well,
I'm just saying, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you just hate Meghan." No, we didn't hate Meghan. We were doing this kind of crap for
Stephanie,
Meghan.
can you stop hitting the computer?
Do you want to have another fight?
Yes. What I don't CB, I don't know the time. I don't know what time, but obviously it's going to be very early for us since we're on the West Coast.
We didn't do a twin talk
of America.
Ursula.
What?
We never did a twin talk because we never had a podcast back then.
We
But
didn't
we
do-
did take that. We just had a little party.
It wa-
and then we ended up going to the Heathman and having tea. So
Yeah,
it
it
was
wasn't
so
that
silly.
I mean, I don't expect
4 o'clock.
I don't expect the people of Britain who are watching this or the
UK.
Commonwealth, the UK, to watch our live stream. But even if one person watches it, we will be live streaming and celebrating. We're gonna put we're gonna put a TV behind us, not in the kitchen. We're gonna be in the living room, and then we'll have a TV in front of us so we can see, and that way you guys can see it too. But yes, it is a big deal, and that's another thing that blows my mind about The View. How Sunny actually has the nerve to say they're dull. Do you understand that?
She's
This isn't
calling
gonna
the
be-
UK dull.
This isn't going
I
to be
hate that.
millions of people. This is going to be billions
Yeah.
of people watching this coronation.
I don't think she.
This is going to be huge.
I stand by my theory of none of them got asked to do it, and now they're feeling salty and they're bitter.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be the Good Morning America crew. But
Yeah, I agree. The View went down the hill when they got rid of Mara for sure. I stopped watching it when
I stopped watching it a long time ago.
I stopped watching it.
I
watched it when Rosie O'Donnell would fight with the blonde Elizabeth Hasselbeck. I used to watch that because I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But then after that, it kind of fizzled out. I watched a little bit of Whoopi, but not too much.
Yeah.
It just got boring. It got boring.
Honestly cannot stand what they said. Sunny said, I just can't
You
stand
know
her.
why though, right, dude?
I do. I just think
why.
I just think it's
everything's for money.
I just think it's so mean. I just think there was no reason for it.
Yeah,
And
Rosie was funny.
It does show your jealousy. It really does. I shall be watching it. Yeah, we're gonna have the BBC on
live stream the BBC.
BBC. I don't want to have I don't want to watch like CNN do it, or
let's just get wasted. You guys want to see us get wasted?
We're not gonna get wasted on the coronation. I'm telling you this right now.
I feel like if you guys want us to get wasted,
no.
Well, I mean, they're going to be watching it at their prospective home, so why not just get drunk?
Because I don't want to. There is like the biggest moment ever.
We don't want this.
That's different. That was Harry.
You don't want this, you guys?
That was
you
Harry.
don't want this?
No one can see it.
Wait, what?
You had it all the way down there. Are you wasted now? There you go.
Yeah.
We're not going to get wasted for the king's coronation.
You guys want us to get wasted, we'll do it. Or we could just be watching it and Nancy will just talk about nonsense.
Wasted coronation stream.
All right, Katie. Yes, please.
Don't encourage her, Katie.
Yeah.
Don't, because she'll do it. Like, what's like
drunk history?
What's a cocktail that you guys would be drinking in the UK?
A mint julep.
Okay, that's Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah.
What is a cocktail that you guys would be drinking in the UK during the coronation? What's something for like the street
coronation?
Because I hear you have like street parties, which sounds amazing. I would love to be at one of those, but
Oh, like tailgating? That's fun.
Yeah, they like tailgate. But
Yeah.
like each community does it. I mean, how fun is that?
That's fun.
Isn't that fun?
We should tailgate.
I don't
in
think
our neighborhood.
Anybody in our neighborhood
Yeah.
would be interested in
We
this.
live in a very
liberal, progressive neighborhood,
Yeah.
so I don't think there are any royalists in this neighborhood.
or they just don't.
Yeah.
They think they're above it.
UK would drink
he wants to
gin.
deal with you.
Elizabeth, that's actually my drink. I love gin.
Gin and tonic.
I don't drink
Bitters
gin and tonic anymore.
Bitters and soda.
I drink. Okay, so we'll have to get champagne. I drink gin and ice on the rocks.
Gin and ice.
That's it. That's all I
Yeah,
drink.
and I'll be the one getting wasted.
I don't get drunk on gin.
She'll just be I just ran into the oven. She'll just be coming home from her trip to Calgary.
From Calgary.
Sorry. Okay, you don't have to correct me on everything. They understood what I
Okay.
meant. But she'll just be getting home from her trip from Calgary, and I guarantee she'll be in like a complete state of haze. She always gets hazy after big trips like that.
Okay. A dark ale.
Oh, okay, you don't.
A dark
We'll
ale.
see. Watch.
I love beer. I mean, living in Portland, we have the microbrews here, so I'll probably get like a nice English lager.
Oh, like a pub.
Yeah,
they
we'll
got
have
a
to buy.
pubs there.
Everything has to be English. Hey, did you guys see that
you gotta stop.
Nigel?
I think they say British and UK. You keep saying English
I'm sorry.
and Britain.
Am I
or something,
offending
or
anybody?
London. Sometimes she'll go in London. Like she doesn't say the UK.
What's a Singapore sling? That sounds amazing.
Cider beer punch.
Tea and scones. Oh, we're gonna have
A lot of
we're
people
gonna
had
have
tea parties.
we're gonna
yeah.
have many canapes. But see, this is going to be a long day, so we're going to have like sections of like the food needs
I
to
think
come out.
The camera should be on you the whole time, and just I'll come in and out. And
You're so full of it. Yeah, you're not going to watch the.
no, I'll
Coronation
watch
with
it,
me.
but it's like, how long is it? I guess that's a good question.
How long was the Queen's funeral? You sat and watched that whole thing.
Yes, I did.
And you watched it again. Did anyone watch the Queen's funeral twice? Because I did.
I had to get it all in. I had to get the pop culture part in.
Oh, that's nice. Marmalade sandwiches. I'll have to write that down in honor of the Queen.
Queen of marmalade.
Sandwiches. That's good. I'm just getting excited. I know we're going to talk about it again,
She's
but
getting
I just
excited
get
for her
really
trip.
excited. I know I'm excited about the Queen. I really hope Meghan and Harry don't come. Please don't come. And the fact that they're waiting until the last minute is so low rent.
Ursula, I do that too. For William and Catherine's wedding, I woke up at 4. I did too.
Yeah. Yeah, we were up early. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. The ceremony part. Yeah, but then there's going to be
What's a full English, Allison?
Then there's going to be like, oh, you watched Prince Philip's funeral? I was crying, Anne, like a baby because the Queen was by herself. I lost it.
Oh, English breakfast. Okay. What's an English breakfast typically? Is it like bangers and mash? That's the only thing I know. Fish and chips. I like fish and chips. What's an English breakfast? You have probably tea. An English muffin. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Are there eggs involved in that?
Did we cut out just now? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear us. Pim's cocktail. I'm writing these down, all these drink
Nancy, you need to just take a sip of, you need to drink one.
It looks like I'm going to get raped because I'm
each.
going to try all these cocktails. I'm going to make a bunch.
Cucumber
Oh,
sandwiches.
you can hear? Okay. Yeah, cucumber. We do that here in the States where we go, you could like go to a tea room and they have the cucumber sandwiches and stuff. Used to do that with grandma.
They hear us, dude.
Okay.
You hear us.
Hey, did anyone
Coronation
see
chicken.
what Tessa Dunlop said about Princess Catherine and Harry's relationship?
I don't even know who that is.
Tessa Dunlop is like annoying, just like the women of The View are annoying.
What happened?
And Shola annoying. She calls herself a historian, but she's like really not very bright. She claimed
She's a royal
that
historian?
Princess Catherine and Harry were never close. And they just did that for the camera.
Breakfast, sausage, eggs, toast, bacon, tomato. Woo!
Ooh,
That's heavy.
heavy.
but
Sounds good though. You know what would be perfect? Actually,
we'll try that vegan.
we'll do that vegan version the next day
That'd
because
be
we'll
fun.
probably have a huge hangover
Yeah,
from all
soak
these
up all the alcohol.
all these cocktails you guys
No,
are
but who's
recommending.
Tessa?
Tessa is so annoying, dude. And
What
you
did
know
she say about
It's
them
so-
specifically?
She said that they weren't very close.
Weren't they best friends in college?
I'm just saying that. Let's say this is how you can this is how you can disprove her. It's all about the body language, the way they are comfortable around each other. If you see pictures of Harry and Catherine back in the
Beans
day,
and toast.
they're so comfortable with each other. So I don't know where she's getting that. Why is that Tessa such a problem? Like, what is her deal? Is she just like super annoying?
She just hates everyone, it sounds
I
like.
haven't seen Lady C today, but I will. Is a Welsh
You guys
rare
put
bit
you guys
of-
put beans in your breakfast? That's smart.
That's the Bangers and Mash, I think.
No, it's not. They say
Oh.
bacon, eggs, beans, toast, sausage.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You've
That's
never
a heavy
seen like a they eat that in Canada too.
avocado, spinach, tofu scramble. Yeah, vegan. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for vegan full. Okay, sausage, beans, toast, tomato, avocado, spinach, tofu scramble. Booyah.
I think you're right, Katie. I think they're gonna just show up without even saying anything. I think they're just gonna show up.
Oh, now you think you just said they're not showing up.
You know what? I think that's the only way they would come. You know what? I really don't think they're coming. I really don't. I think they're gonna give us our day and it's gonna be so wonderful. Baked beans and tomato sauce. That sounds so good right now. I'm gonna go to the store and get that, Tanya. That sounds amazing. Ooh, black pudding. Now, is black pudding what I think it is? That's
What is that?
Or is that blood pudding?
Blood pudding.
Blood pudding is what I think it is. Black pudding is what? Man, I need to do a trip to England soon.
I went the last time I was there. We had the worst jet lag, so we go to this 24-hour diner, and I order a garden burger, vegan burger, or veggie burger, whatever. It tasted like mush. It was cold. It's one of the
Okay.
worst. That was the only, yeah.
It's
It's just the experience of like, because all these things are making me hungry and I want to try that stuff, but I just remember that diner and how bad that
Every
was.
time I'm in Canada, like you can actually
I got
go
a vegan black pudding in the UK.
Every time I'm in Canada, you can actually go into there's so many British restaurants, as you would like me to call them,
UK
and pubs
restaurants?
and everything. And obviously, and the Queen's picture is always there. And that's why it always blew my mind when Meghan goes, I didn't know much about him. And it's like,
See,
he
Jay-
lived in Toronto.
Jay,
dude.
that's the funny thing about an English breakfast will keep you full until tea time. See, here's the thing about Americans.
Ugh,
We are so gluttonous.
we suck.
Snack I know Europeans don't like to eat in between meals, and I find that very civilized and sophisticated.
Or cars. They don't eat or drink in cars.
But it's insane, or bedrooms.
yeah.
But I find it insane. Americans will eat wherever they want. They will eat whatever time. Yes, it's a free country. Of course you can do that. But I'm just saying the obesity rate in America,
It's really bad.
it's really bad.
Yeah, you guys you got a handle on it. Yeah, we don't, unfortunately.
Do you guys want to know, before we have to go, do you guys want to know why Nancy was in the Daily Mail? Does anyone want to hear that story before we go? Nancy was in the Daily Mail. When was it?
Because
5 years ago?
They used my picture for your story.
Yeah, it's true.
It was longer
You just
than
want
that.
to hear
It was
that?
like
No,
8
it
years.
wasn't.
Yeah, 2015.
Nancy.
Stephanie doesn't know the year. Stephanie still thinks it's 2020. She honestly still thinks it's
It wasn't
2020.
in 2015, Nancy.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Okay.
God.
Tell your story.
So Nancy was in the Daily Mail, and they called her a size 4. She was in a bikini.
Why don't you
She was
explain-
back then. She was
Why
like
don't
a
you
1.
explain
This is
why?
pre-pandemic.
You're not
obviously.
explaining why.
We were in the day. I was in the Daily Mail because
You're just saying that the Daily Mail
okay,
randomly.
you guys will hear this story real quick, okay? Nancy and I were in the Daily Mail because Kim Kardashian's best friend Jonathan Cheban.
We should do a twin talk on this. We shouldn't do it
Yeah.
live because that way I
Yes, I'm just
can
talking.
show the pictures
It's
though.
fine. We'll
Okay,
do a twin talk
we'll do-
next.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian's best friend, Jonathan Cheban, who's this annoying guy, he was wearing this.
He's the Scobie.
He's Omid Scobie. He's of America.
Of America, exactly.
He looks just like him. He talks just like him. He's just annoying like him. So he called Nancy and I fat, and no, he called me. There was a picture of me. I was in my boyfriend's apartment making food, and he goes, when?
Here, I just pulled up the article. If you guys
Can I finish the freaking story?
If you pull, can I?
Well, no, you didn't even have it up there.
If you guys go to if you guys hit Daily Mail, Jonathan Cheban, Nancy
Vegan twins.
No, it's under Nancy.
Vegan blogger.
Can I do it?
Okay, let me just finish.
Daily Mail, Jonathan Cheban, Nancy Sidley. It'll come right up.
That was the cover. And then there were a bunch of, you didn't get all the pictures and stuff.
I know, because I haven't.
Okay, this was the picture.
He doesn't like vegans.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
So he called me fat and ugly.
You're doing it wrong.
I know. He called me fat and ugly. I was in Sherman Oaks at my boyfriend's apartment at the time, and I was cooking a vegan Italian meal.
Your butt does look a little big.
I didn't have any underwear on or anything. And I didn't even have a bra on. Shut up.
Your butt looks a little
Nancy,
big.
shut up. So he called me fat and ugly with that picture, okay?
Sorry, Jay.
I know, man. She just won't stop.
CB, we are going to do a twin talk on this.
Okay, so he called me fat and ugly, and then he said, of course you wear glasses, whatever that means. I guess glasses are ugly. And then he said, everything's a mess. Get some lips. He's encouraging me to get fillers in my lips. Then he says, worst looking vegan alive. If that's vegan, give me beef. Huge chin. Sorry, I have my dad's chin. He said wrinkles and fat. He literally wrote all of that on my page. And here is a picture I put up because Nancy sent it to me because she was in Vegas and I wasn't. I was like, take a picture of yourself in a swimsuit.
So I didn't know why she wanted me to take a picture. I was in our house in Nevada at the time. And
does that look fat and ugly?
Stephanie says, send me a picture of you. And I'm wondering why.
No, I said in a bikini.
I know, in a bikini. So I send it to her. And then it ends up on the Daily Mail the next day. And I'm like, what the heck? And you know what? Anybody, guys, we know size 4.
Oh, no, here's me. I did put a picture of me.
Okay, she did.
Then I did eventually. I felt because I couldn't find a bikini in my house. Okay, this is Jonathan Cheban called me fat and ugly when I was wearing this too. Just said I need lips, blah, blah, blah. This is me in my bikini at the exact same time he called me fat and ugly.
Okay, so anyways, we're not saying at all that size 4. This is mostly Stephanie and I doing a joke right now. Size 4 is obviously a very small size.
We're joking about
That's
that.
a total joke. Again, I don't own a scale.
This is the man who called us fat and ugly.
That's the guy.
This is Jonathan
That's
Cheban.
Jonathan Cheban. So anyways.
And let me finish on that.
Okay, but I want everybody to know that we're joking about the size. I'm no longer a size 4. I'm proud to be much larger.
You're a 5 now, I think.
Well, I don't know what I am.
You're probably a 5.
I don't know. I never know. I don't own a scale.
Well,
I don't care.
Your genes say that.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Okay, so this guy called us fat and ugly because Nancy and I did a Zachary Levi thing. He was wearing a fur coat. It was real fur. He put it on his Instagram, and all we did...
Tell him what you called him.
I called him a fur hag. Now, I'm not the person who invented that name. Do you want to know who Perez Hilton? And a lot of people hate Perez Hilton, but Perez Hilton called him a fur hag first. For some reason, then, Jonathan Cheban goes on my Instagram. He was actually, ironically, he was in the UK promoting some stupid show he was doing. And I don't know if he was jet lagged or drunk. He went to every picture on my Instagram telling me I need lips, I need a chin implant, I need Botox, I need to lose weight. I mean, this is insane. And this is Kim Kardashian's best friend. This is the guy that tells her to do everything. He made her into a star. And Kim Kardashian didn't do anything. when this happened. She could have come out and she could. So there's a whole article on it if you guys want to check it out. But I just don't see why men have to then go. And even I blame her too. I don't know why men have to go into the looks.
He's not first of all, I wouldn't constitute him as a man.
And the reason why they said Nancy Sidley instead of me is because Nancy's name's tagged on every single picture on my Instagram. So for some reason, the blogger who picked it up said Nancy Sidley. But then we did an actual interview. If you Google it, you could see we did an actual interview with Yahoo News where we give our side of the story, obviously, and we're right. You know, I mean, we are. You don't call someone fat and ugly just because you're wearing a dog that was tortured and skinned alive and we don't approve of it. We're not throwing blood on you. We're not crazy. It's like, give me a break.
But that's all he had. I mean, it was pretty funny.
Oh, let's just give him everything.
He got called out. It was enough for the Daily Mail to even notice. It was he was the one who was embarrassed at the end. His show got canceled.
You gotta stop moving.
His show got canceled as a result of it.
Yeah, well, we put that curse on him.
We put the curse on him, and then his show got canceled.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it was so fun. And then
he had to get rid of his Instagram page. So the curse works.
Yeah, he did. He had to get rid of his Instagram. So and then he had to change his name.
He did. He
legally changed his name from Jonathan Chevin because Jonathan Chevin was getting so much hate online that that he changed his name to Food God. Legally changed his name because he was getting so much hate for it. Well, don't call women fat and ugly, okay? When you have nothing else going for you. And then the Kardashians did an entire episode. See, we'll do a whole episode on this.
I don't wear contacts. For the person who asked, I'm sorry, I didn't get the name. I don't wear contacts
because Jonathan Chevin said that glasses are ugly.
I do have reading glasses, but I don't have poor vision like stuff.
But see, Elizabeth, it's not even about skinny people or fat people. It's about men calling women those names.
Yeah.
You guys, I put it up on the screen.
He went for the jugular by saying the lips comment and the jaw thing because they all get the Kardashians get the lipo under their
It's like
jaw.
when the Sussex Squad said Nancy and I have big noses.
Yeah.
And then they put the Holocaust there. It's like they have nothing else.
I don't care if somebody calls. I really don't care if somebody calls us.
And the Kardashians are fat shamers.
I don't care if someone calls us fat, ugly, whatever. It was picked up by a news agency because it was picked up by Perez Hilton first. It wasn't like we went to the news agency and said, "Look at this." We had no idea the article was even.
I didn't even know. I remember it was like 2
out.
o'clock in the morning, and I go, "Dude, did Perez write on this?" It was like I went into the kitchen, and she's like, "I think so."
Yeah.
And so then that's how it escalated, and that's why we did the Yahoo interview thing. But he deserved it. I'm glad he changed his name, and I'm glad all of his business ventures are failing, and I'm glad Kim Kardashian's business. Do you see Kim wore Balenciaga?
I did see
the other
that.
day.
Yeah,
I did. Did you see that?
Yeah, but you have to be somewhere. I just want to show this.
Nancy,
So we already made it, but we taped the steps yesterday. This is our grandma's famous lasagna that she would make.
Meat and cheese lasagna.
Easter weekend.
Here, get the side of it.
The side of it.
This is meat and cheese lasagna, but it's vegan.
So we're going to show you. I'm going to put that video out tomorrow and show you how we did it. And then the cooked final product and talk to you about how important Easter was to our grandma, my mom's side of the family. And we do wish everybody a happy Passover, happy Easter.
Have a great
weekend. If you don't celebrate anything,
we love you guys.
Go on
Twitter. We'll be on Twitter the rest of the day, probably.
Yeah.
I just have to finish some.
Oh, Elizabeth,
some
you are? Then you'll love this.
Yeah. Oh, no. Check out the video tomorrow, Nancy.
Either tonight. Actually, I'll do it tonight in America because that way the UK, you guys will have it. So
it'll be nice and bubbly.
We guys wish you the best. We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us as long as you did today. And
sorry we fought.
We
just have different opinions on some things. We don't hate each other. Nancy and I are best friends.
My hair.
I know.
Okay. We love you guys. And we will see
We'll do
you
that,
very
Jonathan. We'll do
soon.
that Kardashian Jonathan Chevin thing. Okay, love you guys.
Love you. Stephanie's got to
good-
go somewhere, Karen. It's her fault.
I know.
Yeah, love you, Lily. Love you. Love you, Elizabeth. Love you guys. Love you, Becky. Love you, Tanya. Bye.